I think the document speaks for itself. McNeley versus McDonald's. The attorney that was representing McDonald's, his name was Brian T. Moss. Started his law career in Texas. And if you Google his name, you'll find out he's no longer allowed to practice law in Texas. And from going up against this attorney, I see why he's not excuse me, I see why he's not allowed to practice law in Texas anymore. Because the tactics that he used are illegal. So, on that note, pretty much he's saying he did not receive a signed agreement from the plaintiff, which is myself. And then he says he's going to get the agreement enforced against me anyway. Because he knows the judge on the case is corrupt. And at the bottom there, that's the law firm he works for, Manning and Cass. On 7/14 was the hearing, and he was supposed to give notice of that hearing. He never did. Why not? They was hoping like heck that I wouldn't show up. The judge even gave me the wrong date. Judge gave the wrong date. He never gave notice. Therefore, that tells me they was hoping I didn't show up to that hearing, period. So, I'm going to pan out. You guys can take a screenshot of that. And I would suggest you guys look up that Trenzy versus Pacalero 1964. That anything an attorney says cannot be used as facts. So anytime you go up against an attorney, always object to anything he says because he has no facts to whatever he's talking about pertaining to the case. He cannot be a lawyer and a witness in a case. So this is the second page of that contract agreement. And as you can see, I refuse to sign it. I refuse to sign it. Pan in, so scan it so you guys can see. Because I refuse to sign it, he says he's going to get the court to enforce it anyway. Pan out so you guys get a good look at everything. So this is the third page of that agreement. For some reason, they wanted to seal this case so the public cannot see the case. And I don't think the agreement is something that a judge should seal the case, especially this agreement is not worth sealing for some reason. So one day I went to McDonald's and the employee did not secure the lid onto the hot coffee cup, and I was injured. So the judge did grant me the fifth cause of action for negligence against McDonald's. And they told the defendants to answer the complaint. Well, defendants never answered the complaint, and the judge told the defendants to write up an agreement, and he was going to enforce it. And that's what he did. And he sealed the case in order to keep the public from learning this information. When I asked for a copy of the surveillance video, which Gallagher Bassett, which is the insurance for McDonald's, they said they had a copy of the surveillance video. I requested a copy. I subpoenaed a copy, and it never showed up. Told the judge about it. He never even did anything to tell them to produce that video. Instead, he wanted to seal the case.